Hi everyone, it's Lisa here again. Just want to talk to you about the next document even, that we're going to do, and it's going to be Civil 10 on page 113, okay? It's a bill of costs. Now, there's a lot of typing in it, but there's a lot of fiddling and flapping about, okay? So, first of all, we need to get the Birmingham letterhead up, which I've got. This is a bill of costs, so our client's come to us because he's had this bad car accident. We're suing the other person. We are now charging our client for what we've done for him. So we're going to be charging him nearly £1,000. Normally, if this happened, you'd get a no-win, no-fee solicitor to do it. Okay. Anyway, bill of costs. I'm going to show you how to create it. First of all, press enter a few times and then go back. And because it's just, when you're doing a table, it's just easier this way. We're going to insert a 4-column table as far down as you can go. Okay, lovely. Top left cell, I want you to type in capitals, bill of costs. Okay, and we're going to select that whole row, go to layout and click merge cells. Okay, now that's a big font, so I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to make that Arial black, and I think I want it a bit bigger. Okay, and I'm going to go back to layout and I'm going to say, right, I want that all kind of centered. And then what I'm going to do is just bring down this, hold on, I'll get it in a minute. That's it. There you go, so it's nice, and it looks like it might be italic as well, so let's make that italic. Okay, second lines, 4 columns, so we're going to start off with in bold, so bold, client, colon, press enter, take off bold. Remember, you can do Control B, turn it on and off if you want to. Mr. B, Jacobs, T/A means trading as Jacobs Plumbing Limited. And then we're going to have next, in the next one, it's going to say ref, colon. Then underneath that is the reference, which is 500-483/3. Ref is also bold. Then we're going to have, in the next one, bill number. And that's going to be 59378. And actually that needs to be just down one as well. That's it. Obviously that bit. This bit. Not being accurate enough. Slowly. Bold. And this heading is fee earner. Colon. And it is Robert Feathers Bennett. And fee earner is going to be bold. In this case, the name is split and there's nothing we can do about it. But let's have Robert on one line and Fellows Bennett on the other. Okay. Now this client bit, I think that needs to be a bit, that's it. Just give that a bit more room. That looks nicer. Okay. Line down after that, it's going to say date. Okay. Next one is going to say item. But this one needs to have a bit more room. So I'm going to select that and go, right, I want to merge those cells together. And in the last one, I want it to say pound, space, colon, space, P. And all this lot is to be bold. Now date doesn't need to be so big, such a big box, it can be smaller. So I'm just going to select this box. Hold on. I'm going to say, right, I want that line. No, that didn't work. I'll get it right in a minute. Just that line. I want that line to be smaller. You see, because I selected it, I'm just dealing with that one cell, okay? So item has nice big gap there. Same with pounds and pence. I'm just going to select that like that and go, actually, that bit doesn't need to be so big. It can be like that. Okay, lovely. Now, actually what I should have done, if I was clever enough, was to select all of this and say, we want all of that to line up exactly, perfect. And if I select all of this, I say I want this to line up perfectly. And I want this merged. This, merge. This, merge. See, I've made a mistake. See, you could have done it easier if you did it right the first time. So, okay. Next bit is we've got to put in. Now, this is something I prepared earlier, as I do. Press enter a few times. So I've already typed out the writing, so I'm just going to paste it in for you. Oops, not that bit. Didn't have that in my computer memory. Sorry about that. Let's just get it up. There. I'd already typed this out. Let's go back to the bill of costs. There you go. I'm just going to paste it there. There you go. Does see the line spacing's gone wrong there. Just make sure I know. No, I want it single line spacing. That's better. Okay. So this is what we are charging our client for. Taking instructions, correspondence with Mr. Billing, correspondence with Mr. Billing's solicitor. This is everything we are charging. Okay. So now we are going to say how much we're going to charge for each one. So it's not that bad. For all of this here, we're going to charge one fee. Okay. And our fee for that is £250. Okay. Disbursements are £85. VAT, already worked it out for you. Actually, one thing I do need to do is say plus VAT and plus court fees, they need to have a line in between. That's it. Okay, press enter twice. Plus VAT, £50. Plus court fees, if you remember, it's 455. Okay, golden rule. Whenever you're dealing with money, select it, write a line. Okay, this is so the decimal points line up. Well, I've got a bit too much space now, there. And I just want to put in this column the word total. Not there, sorry. There. Total. And I need that to be bold. And I want it right aligned. And I think I want it just a little bit bigger. That's it. Now I'm going to put in the total, which I've added it up, it's 840. Oops. And again, money is always right aligned. Okay. These two should be merged, these two cells. So I'm going to go back to the layout, merge the cells, perfect. Right. Now this line below, it all needs to be one line, so I'm going to merge that. You see these two bottom ones? I don't need these. So I'm going to select them, right click, delete the rows. Okay. This line below, it's got to be signed. Actually, bills of costs are not least signed because I don't know why they're doing this, but let's just do what Ingram or what Silex want. So, Control B, signed, and then use the underline with the shift and the key next to the 0, and just do a little underline. A few space bars, date, and a little underline. Now that is the absolute perfect civil task 10. Okay. In fact, what maybe I could do, maybe I could have a little bit of space there. Select that and say Yeah, I want it all left aligned, but I want it like that. And look, I've just noticed that doesn't quite line up. That's lovely. And I think I want that right aligned. So this is just me flippy flappering, making sure it's perfect. Okay, that's lovely. That's a bit of cost. So you can say there's not a lot of typing, but there's a little bit of messing about with the table. But that's basically how you play with the table. It's going to take you a while to get this right, because it's taken me years to get this right, but just play with it. Have fun with it. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye.